Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Resaix, It's December. Oh my God, Christmas. Hello. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but as you can see, we're playing this new game called The Forge. How do I check my my hours on this? Is it in achievements? Yeah, I've been playing this game for about 5 hours. If you know anything about this game, you would know 5 hours is more than enough time for me to like give a honest review on this game. And to keep a long story short, this game is boring as fuck. It's one of those games, bro. It's one of those games that you just play it, not because you want to play it or because it's hype or anything, or you like enjoy playing it. You just play it because you can play it. You know what I mean? There's nothing else to play, so you play this. You just, oh, I'm on the Forge, bro. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? What you trying to play? I don't know, bro. I'm on the Forge. I don't know. I'm on the Forge, bro. We on the Forge, bro. I don't know. It's just one of those games, bro. It's just fish with a different font. I like to call these games, what do I call them? They're basically active simulators. Like you're doing the same thing over and over again, but you can't really AFK this shit. I mean, you can. Everybody, you're always gonna find a way to AFK these types of games, but like this is the gameplay loop, right? Let's say you go into the cave, right? You pull out your pickaxe, you start mining, right? And then you see I get the ore. Cool, I get the ore. And then with the ore, I make weapons and I make armor. And that's really it, you know? There's like combat in this game, which is cool. Fun fact, the combat is parry based. Kind of shit at parrying though, so ignore that. I don't know why I just got hit by a grunt. Yeah, that's basically what you do. You just run around. Oh, I just leveled up. You run around, you mine rocks, you feel me? And once you mine the rocks, you get the ore, and then you use the ore to make weapons, make armor. And then you sell your old shit and you get money, and then you buy the next pickaxe. So that's literally what the gameplay loop is. There's nothing else to it. That's it. This is why I call it like an active simulator game. Like the only reason I have 5 hours of gameplay on this game, which in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot, but like the only reason I've really been playing this game is because I have 2 monitors and I just watch like YouTube on one monitor, and then I just like play this on the second monitor. This is the perfect game to just waste your time on. I'm not saying this game is necessarily bad, but there's no reason to hype it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and just call the game shit, because it does have effort put into it, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy at the end of the day. You can see my pickaxe. It looks cool as shit. I've only been playing for 5 hours. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it in that video, but in this video, but you're probably gonna hear it a lot. I've only been playing for 5 hours and I already have this pickaxe, which is like the second best pickaxe in the game. I think the best pickaxe in the game is like 500k, and it's behind this door, but I don't have, like, I have no idea how to get to that door. And the fuck? And I also really don't feel like farming for 500k, but yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I'm probably just gonna rant about the game like I've been doing already, but I don't know, there's not much else to do. For the past day, I've just been doing this, you know? I go in this cave, I kill the enemies, and then, you know, I get some stuff, and then maybe I mine this rock, you know? Look at this. Exciting gameplay. This is what you do the whole time. I'm not gonna cut this out. Okay. Oh. Let's go to this rock. I'm just show you. This is second best pickaxe in the game. I'm not using a potion or anything. This is the gameplay. Wow, legendary uranium. Like, that's the gameplay, bro. How exhilarating was that? I don't know if I can. No, I can definitely sit here for like 20-30 minutes making a video on this, but can I like be entertaining and talk for 30 minutes straight? Probably. But do I want to do it like with this game in the background? Probably not. I don't know if we even make it to 10 minutes on this game. I don't know, we might just switch to some random shit. Yeah, also, oh, another thing, off topic, but I heard that Ninja is coming back. If you don't know what Ninja is, it's like some Hell's Paradise game that came out like last year. Was it last year or earlier this year? I don't remember, but then they were in drama because like the game got leaked and some like bald-headed dude came in and took ownership. I don't know what was going on. And then the game, like, oh yeah, another crazy thing they did, they were selling early access for $200. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that they were selling access for $200 or the fact that people actually bought that shit. I didn't buy that shit. Yet, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is why you need to become a Roblox content creator. Roblox is probably the easiest game. Like, if you want to become a YouTuber or content creator or anything like that, Roblox is the easiest game to start with. But the thing about Roblox is like probably the hardest game to branch out of. If you want to get into Roblox games easy, just become a content creator. Like, it's actually the method, because like you know how games are nowadays. They sell early access for $200 fucking dollars. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. Why would I pay $200 for early access to a game that's probably buggy as shit and doesn't have that much content when I could just make a quick little video, you know? 20 minutes of my time compared to, you know, $200 fucking dollars. Like, the choice is easy. But yeah, they were selling $200 for early access, and then like the game got leaked or something. Some random bald dude came in, took ownership. I still don't know what he has to do with the game. And then they basically went like radio silent for the whole year. And guess what? The game is back. And why is the game back? Because none other than XY is on the team. So, like, do I even need to say anything else? Do I really need to say anything else, bro? You can probably guess. What's gonna happen with that game. I was gonna play it today, actually. Like, I was gonna make a video on it today, but the game is like hella buggy. So I don't know, hopefully they fix most of the bugs like today, like the day I'm uploading this video, and then I'll probably play it tomorrow, see how it is. This is like the one game that XY is on that I really hope they don't fumble with, because I actually like I was fucking with Ninja was actually fun. But this is not a Ninja video, this is a Forge video. Just realized I'm not wearing any armor, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, let me show you my armor. How do I open my bag? T go to equipment. This is the armor I'm rocking right now, you know, kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tough. Look at the helmet though. Peep the helmet though. It's kind of, yeah, we taking that off. Bro. I'm trying to see my luscious locks. So I already showed you one part of the gameplay where you just, you know, mine rocks over and over again and fight enemies. But let me show you the real gameplay, the forging. You know, it's in the game name, so it has to be interesting. I have the Fast Forge Game Pass, but I'm gonna turn it off. You know, let's make a weapon. Let's get some uranium, some magmaite, some rivalite. Yeah, this sounds good. You see, we got a 86% chance to get a dagger. I can get a hook, straight sword. Okay, let's forge. I'm gonna turn Fast Forge off, right? So this is what you do. This is the little mini game that they make you do. You know, you got to go up and down, huss, right? Pump that shit. And then you bring it up, right? And then you got to pour that shit. You got to pour that shit. If you hear like digging noises in the background, I'm sorry, my cat is taking a shit. And then after you pour that shit, you break that shit, right? Now you got to smack that shit. Huss. Right? Then you dip that shit. You feel me? So you pump that shit, then you pour that shit, then you hit that shit, then you dip that shit, and then you get your weapon. Legendary dagger, 30 damage. Hold on, that might be kind of tough. And if you don't want to make a weapon, you can make some armor. You feel me? I'm just gonna throw some shit in there, because I don't really care. I'm probably gonna sell this shit anyways. Oh, I should have turned on Fast Forge. Oh, I don't want to do this again. Yeah, this is how they get you, bro. They got like 50 million game passes in this game. One of them is doing this shit faster. It like skips this whole thing and just goes straight to like the hitting mini game. But that's how they get you, bro. That's how they get you. Niggas on Roblox, like Roblox devs, they only add quality of life if they can put a price tag behind it. Like, they would not add this without, you know, they wouldn't make this faster if there wasn't any way to like make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So they put it behind the Game Pass. I don't know if y'all can hear my cat, but this nigga is like yapping his ass off, bro. He's yapping his ass off. Okay, hold up, bro. I'll be right back. I gotta let him out. This is what I don't understand about cats. This is what I don't understand. Like, this cat will sit here and whine all day. He'll whine all day because he's not in my room. I let him in my room, and then 5 minutes later, he's whining because he wants to get out the room. Like, I don't understand. I can't just leave my door open when I'm making a video. There's like 4 other people in my house. I can't just leave the door open with my loud, black, stupid ass. So, you know, obviously I gotta close the door, but every 5 minutes I gotta get up and let this cat out the room and then let him back in the room and blah, blah, blah. Like, bruh, why can't my cat just be chill? Like, why can't he be like my dog, bro? My dog is chill as hell. You go downstairs, you just see my dog land. Well, actually, no, my dog is not chill as hell. That nigga is hyper as shit. I'm not gonna lie. My dog is like 9 years old and he has the energy of a fucking like 8-week-old puppy. Like I don't know how he does it, bro. I don't know how he does it, bro. But I really don't know what else to do. Like we could just go back in the mines. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Let's go back into the mines, bro. Oh my god. You know, this is the current state of Roblox. I don't want to shit on this game, like I said earlier, because it is well made. It's just not like innovative or in any type of way. You know, it's 2025. It's about to be 2026. It's, you know, kids don't want to go outside anymore. They don't want to put in that work. So, you know, these devs decide we're going to make them do labor on Roblox. You know, they don't want to go outside and fish in real life. So we're going to make a fishing game for them in Roblox. They don't want to go in the mines. Well, I don't think they can go in the mines anymore. Well, at least not in America. But, you know, these kids don't want to work. These kids don't want to work. So we're going to make them work in the game. You feel me? Watch this. Us? Parry? Us? I don't know why they made like the combat parry base in this game, but I think the devs said that they were going to add PvP to this game eventually, which is kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting because I guess that does separate them from like the normal, like, you know, like slop simulator type games, you know, because you can't really like, there's no like player versus player oh shit, oh fuck, oh my god. But yeah, they did say they were going to add PvP, I think, which is actually sounds interesting because, you know, it would actually give you a reason to, you know, go in the mines and get ores and try to get a good weapon and good armor. I don't know when that's going to be added though, but that might be interesting to see because this game is not bad. I'm going to say it a million times. I don't think this game is bad. I just think, you know, after a day or two, it gets kind of boring, right? Because you're doing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, maybe PvP will spice up this game a little bit. This game is already popular as shit. Actually, let me show you. This game has, oh my god, it has 270,000 players as I'm recording this. This game came out, I think like 3 or 4 days ago. I think on release it had like 30K. And then the next day it had like 70K. And then it had like 100K. And then like 200K. Like the player count just keeps going up. The player count keeps going up. This is insane, bro. This is insane. I don't know what the next meta is gonna be for Roblox games, but I'm hoping that it's actually like games, you know what I mean? Like I hope that it's like an actual game, you know, instead of some like active simulator, like do this over and over again type shit. I feel like I'm doing a good job here, you know, not much to do in the game, but I've been recording for 15 minutes, so I feel like I'm doing decent. I haven't had the urge to, you know, switch games yet, but I'm getting real close because like I'm bored. Oh, I didn't even talk about races. You're probably wondering why I have like wings and stuff. I might have to put this like, okay, I might have to like cut this out and put this in the beginning of the video, but yeah. Boy, I'm lazy as hell. I'm not doing that. What the fuck? Where is it? If you go to the shop, yes, I bought all the game passes. You got me, nigga. Sorry, but look at the races. You can re-roll for your race in this game. Angel and Demon are 0.5%. Look at these stats, bro. These boosted ass stats. All these, you know, all these rolls and shit, all these races. Oh yeah, I unlocked another race slot. You know what? Let's actually spin. Let's see if I can get something good. But anyways, you see how rare these rates are. In my honest opinion, I don't think these rates are real. Because when I got on this game, I got Angel in like 5 spins. And speaking of spins, this game has over 200,000 people playing it at a time, and they got like 100K likes in the first day. And guess what these niggas did? They dropped a code. Hold on, let me show you this. They dropped a code, right? Where is the server? Bro, look at these codes. Look at these codes, bro. Look at these codes. 100,000 likes, 10 rerolls. 200,000, 5 rerolls. 300,000, 1 luck totem and 5 rerolls. Are you serious? That is crazy to me, bro. Some niggas would actually like kill you to get like that many players on their game, and you're giving these niggas 10 rerolls, bro. Type Soul was giving niggas 200 rerolls for 20K likes. Like, what the hell? Can we lock in? That is trash. It's actually trash. Wait, hold on. Okay, they just edged me twice with the legendary and then put me on human. Like, what? It's my last reroll. Give me something good. Whoa! Whoa! Yo, ain't no way. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Nah, that's that YouTuber luck, bro. That's that YouTuber luck. I don't even know what to say, bro. That's that YouTuber luck. But, yeah, that's basically this whole game. I kind of just, like, I really don't know what else to do. There is nothing else to do, you know? I'm not like a fucking like brain rot guide YouTuber. I'm not about to hop on this shit and be like, this is the best way to get money in the Forge or some other bullshit like that. I'm just gonna hop on the game and tell y'all how I feel. And how I feel right now is that this game is very boring, but there's nothing else to play. So, you know, I can't blame people for playing it, but there's no reason to hype it up. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll see y'all later.